Hey y'all, it's Heel Heat time.
Hi everybody, welcome to Heel Heat. My name is George Coles, and this is a prediction show for Ring of Honor Best in the World 2014. Their first foray into live pay-per-view on a mass media market. You can get on DirecTV, Dish Network, your local cable provider. It's also streaming on the internet, but we all know Ring of Honor has problems with streaming on the internet. Thank you very much. Let's go right into the predictions. First up is a 6-man scramble match. The winner gets a future TV title shot. We have ACH versus Watanabe from New Japan Pro Wrestling, Cedric Coleman, Tommaso Ciampa, Tadarius Thomas, and BJ Whitmer. I picked Watanabe just to keep the New Japan Ring of Honor synergy going. I like the connection of the two groups. It makes Ring of Honor seem more legitimate, going up or being affiliated with such a globally recognized wrestling company as New Japan Pro Wrestling. It also gives the New Japan wrestlers an outlet to wrestle in America. So I think Watanabe would be the winner just for that reason, so we could see maybe Jay Lethal go to Japan to defend the TV title, or on a future Ring of Honor show, Watanabe defending against him, or coming up against him. Next up, we have a submission match with Roderick Strong versus Cedric Alexander. This is as close to what they call in Mortal Kombat a mirror match, where if you've ever played the Mortal Kombat game series, you'd get a chance, like let's say you're Sub-Zero, you'd have to fight Sub-Zero before moving up the ladder and winning the game. This is as close as you're going to get in wrestling. These guys are so similarly talented. That was hard to say. Both employ the similar style. Both of these guys are absolutely amazing. I picked the young guy, Cedric Alexander, to win to kind of put a cap on their feud. He's been going against Roderick Strong in a decade, and it's come up on the short end of the stick quite a few times with beatdowns and such. I think he finally gets his comeuppance on pay-per-view, which is how it's been done in wrestling pay-per-views for the last 3 decades. Next up, we have Kevin Steen versus Silas Young. I think Silas Young picks up the win. We all know Kevin Steen is soon to be heading out of Ring of Honor and into NXT and probably WWE quite shortly afterwards. I think Silas wins. I think Kevin Steen puts him over on the way out to help build him to the next level. I think Silas got everything it takes to be a major star in Ring of Honor, and wins like this one over Steen are going to help his cause. Next up, we have Matt Hardy and Michael Bennett versus the Briscoe brothers. See, the Briscoes winning based purely on the fact there's going to be a lot of new eyes on the Ring of Honor product, and they've been there since day one. So you want to highlight the guys that have done a lot for you, and no one's done more for Ring of Honor than the Briscoe brothers. I see the Briscoes picking up the win, the feud going forward still anyway, though. Next up, we have for the TV title, Matt Taven versus Jay Lethal. Truth Martini will be handcuffed to the ring post so he can't interfere on Lethal's behalf. I still see Lethal picking up the win, either with a new House of Truth member joining with Lethal or some other nefarious means, so Matt Taven kind of gets screwed out of the TV title. Almost fitting poetic justice, because for months and months he had Martini help him keep the TV title, so makes kind of sense. I see Jay Lethal winning that one. Next up, we have a tag team dream match. Christopher Daniels and Frankie Kazarian, Bad Influence versus Red Dragon of Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. Get the popcorn ready for this one, because this one is going to be amazing. I can guarantee you that if this match doesn't steal the show and isn't the best match on the show, there'll only be one other match better than that. This is what, if you would have told me this a year ago that this match was going to happen, I would have called you a liar and said unless Red Dragon's coming to TNA, it ain't happening. Tag Team Dream Match 2, I would say 2 of the 5 best tag teams in the world today going up against each other in this match. I picked Red Dragon to win. I don't think Bad Influence will be given the tag titles on their first show back in Ring of Honor or back for a, unless they know that they're going to be back for a long haul, maybe they will. But I see Red Dragon winning. I see all 4 guys respecting each other and shaking hands at the end. Just an amazing match. It's already in my head as something that's going to be amazing. And hopefully it lives up to the expectations. Last but not least, the main event of the night, Michael Elgin versus Adam Cole for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Championship. Cole's had the belt for quite a little bit. I see Elgin picking it up. If Elgin doesn't win the world title here, he never will. Because he's starting to lose steam as a main event guy. And some of the people within Ring of Honor remember what happened with Tyler Black when he didn't win the title, aka Seth Rollins now, for those of you that didn't watch it back then. Tyler Black didn't win the title, I want to say in Final Battle 2008, when he was at the height of his popularity. They held off for about another year or so, and it kind of diminished his title reign when he got it. Elgin's on a similar path right now. His popularity is at an all-time high and has been for quite a bit. I think if he loses to Adam Cole, even if he wins the title in the future, I don't think it's going to have the impact it does now. I think Michael Elgin wins. Michael Elgin's your champion for the next 6 to 8 months, maybe even a year. Easy, a guy that you could go with that's going to give you awesome matches all the way up and down the card with everybody that can challenge him. I think Elgin wins. The reign of Cole ends. Not that I dislike it. I think Adam Cole's had a great run. Just it's time for Michael Elgin to get put over. I thought he would get put over when Adam Cole beat him in the finals for the vacant title. Basically, a quick recap on it. See Watanabe winning the 6-man scramble match. Alexander beating Strong in the submission match. Silas Young beating Kevin Steen. The Briscoe brothers beating Matt Hardy and Michael Bennett. Jay Lethal beating Matt Taven, retaining the TV title. Red Dragon beating Bad Influence, retaining the tag titles. And Michael Elgin beating Adam Cole for the World Heavyweight title. And that's my predictions for the show. Tune in Sunday night. Make sure you order the pay-per-view. Make sure you watch it live so Ring of Honor can flourish and bring us more pay-per-views, hopefully. As a fan of pro wrestling, I want to see more live Ring of Honor pay-per-views, so hopefully you guys agree. But basically, this is all I have to say about that. My name is George Coles, and this has been my predictions for Ring of Honor's Best in the World 2014.